Hello SUMC, Rob here reporting in from one of SUMC Music's pondering locales with some more thoughts and another friendly check-in to continue to hope you're safe and well and to encourage you to stay in touch. This past Sunday, the choir sang some verses of America the Beautiful. When Kevin and I were doing some planning ahead for what the choir might sing this month, we saw Veterans Day weekend coming. Historically, there have been varying amounts of brow furrowing when it comes to questions like how much note should be made about Memorial Day and Veterans Day during a Sudbury Methodist worship service. At some times, the answer has been none, no glorifying of war in the military. And at other times, we've noted that there are often differences between the people who sign up to serve in the military and the people who make the decisions about where and when to send the people who signed up. And some veterans don't personally get into combat situations, and in the past couple of weeks, I've had conversations with a couple of people who are currently serving, but who are in service bands. But they still will count as veterans one day. It's either a straightforward call or a decision that is very fraught, depending on who you are and who you're talking to. It's a tightrope that Kevin and I try to walk carefully, but thoughtfully. So we saw Veterans Day weekend coming. And one of our favorite things to sing, from a musical content perspective, is the Navy hymn, Eternal Father, Strong to Save. But we felt as if we'd sung that one quite a bit on similar recent commemorative occasions. We decided on America the Beautiful for a number of reasons, not the least of which was our choir would be able to put it together very quickly, and we do prize opportunities to work efficiently. But to me, there are a number of verses of that song that are not the one that everybody learns in school, which I find very useful. Not that Purple Mountain Majesties aren't great, they are. But did you know? There are about a dozen verses that have been written either by Catherine Lee Bates, the original creator of the song, or by others in the ensuing years. And a couple of them are in our hymnal. At least one of those verses does speak to the efforts and hopefully the character of American veterans, several of whom are members of this very congregation. And then the election happened. And no matter which way you want an American election to go, I think it's safe to say that for the people who believe in what this country has aspired to be, if imperfectly and incompletely in the last 248 years, there are verses of America the Beautiful that do speak to those aspirations. They speak to all of us who live in this country. And I especially like a couple of phrases from out of those verses, which seem to me a little bit of a firm, hand-on-the-shoulder reminder about the people who, in the past and present, may have acquired governing authority and then saw it or see it as a chance for political and personal gain rather than for promoting the general welfare. You know, taking care of themselves before taking care of everybody else, including those who might need more help than they do. Jesus talked about that at one point, I feel like. So when I sang these words last Sunday, at least in part, that's what I was thinking about. Oh, beautiful for pilgrim feet whose stern impassioned stress a thoroughfare for freedom beat across the wilderness. America, America, God mend thine every flaw, confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty and law. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. And it should be noted, God shed his grace on thee is not so much of a command or a recounting of something that has happened before. Shed is not a past tense verb, as it is a plea, a hope, an aspiration. Yeah, every so often I get actual opinions, and this has been one of them. Also, and not insignificantly, I hope your Veterans Day was a good one, particularly if you were a veteran. Anyway, please check back here every Friday afternoon if you like for more video hellos here on SUMC's Facebook page or on the SUMC YouTube channel, Sudbury United Methodist Chur 2501. My email address will appear here momentarily. Please feel free to use it any time for any reason. If you'd like to chat more about this week's subject, I am more than happy and willing to talk or email or text back and forth with you about it. Because no matter how, no matter what, doing the work of the church together is the big thing. Keep in touch, keep the faith, stay connected.